Hello and welcome to an all pick phase mode of the last game for the StarLadder qualifiers between Power Rangers and Natural 9. And we're gonna be seeing which one of these two teams is gonna be victorious, because only one can prevail and only one can be going to Star Series, because that's what these two teams are fighting for, the chance to play in Star Series for Season 5. And Natural 9 is well, I would say one game up, but I mean, they have just won one game from Power Rangers. Power Rangers, they have got 1 point because they came through the losers bracket. They actually beat Natural 9 to get, they came through the winners bracket. They actually beat Natural 9 on their way through the losers, through the winners bracket, that is. So,
prepare for battle.
That's why it's 1 versus 1 right now. They both need one win to get themselves into the Star Series. Power Rangers is gonna be on the dire side. We see Nyx Assassin played by ZXC, and he is gonna be going mid, and this is gonna be great because that's what I was hoping for. Nyx Assassin mid, gonna be very aggressive. Now, if you were here for the previous game, you know exactly why we like that, and we're gonna be seeing him hopefully doing a bit better than what he did with a Magnus. We're gonna be having Cat playing the Shadow Demon. He is gonna be on the supporting role. I'm gonna be supporting this Phantom Lancer played by Moon, and let's wait with the introduction because are they gonna stick around? They have got that Stormhammer Stormbolt to start things off with, but they're not gonna go for it. Looks like we're gonna have an offlane played by CHSHRCT, and he's gonna be on the Tidehunter. It's gonna be Nini playing the Enchantress, and that is gonna be everybody of Power Rangers getting ready for the game. Dual lane top, 1 jungle hero, 1 the Enchantress, early game aggression right there, 1 mid lane hero for the Nyx Assassin, and a Tidehunter on the bottom lane. For Natural 9, we're gonna see Godot once again on his Sven, and he is playing support, and he heavily pulled someone. He did look at his items. He either bought everything for his team, or we're gonna see some extra awards somewhere. We're gonna have Windrunner. She has got 2 tangos, gonna be going top. Gonna be going top to first with Tim on the Keeper of the Light, and of course with Godot also. And if at some point they realize we can't do anything here, of course it's very hard to gank these heroes. Shadow Demon has got a disruption to save his life, or to save Moon's life, and Moon can of course at some point double walk. So in theory it's very difficult to gank these, so we're gonna see if they're gonna be getting something. If they don't, they can always rotate, because then they can just leave Risk alone like they did in game number 1, or 2 I should say. We've got the the mid lane is gonna be for Shatan, for the Bat Rider, who's gonna be by himself. We're up against the Nyx. Now Nyx is gonna have not such a hard time, as you can see. No mana on the Bat Rider means no sticky napalms. Now it is 20 mana, so it's really nothing. But it should not be underestimated. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be still annoying. And I mean, at the same time, ZXC is already out of mana as well. So, if he cannot get his bottle up fast enough, he can't continue to harass, and he will be harassed at some point in return for the sticky napalms. We're gonna have Harakun playing the Clinks on the bottom lane, and he'll be up against Tidehunter, already harassing him away. Now, the thing about this lane is that Tidehunter is at least gonna be able to get some levels, though Clinks should be getting the better of the farm, in theory. As we're gonna have a smoke up for Kat together with Nini, and they're gonna go towards the top lane. The aggressive Trilon is the one that they choose to gank, and they're gonna run straight through a sentry ward. Are they gonna be able to get this though? No, they're not. They back off, realizing what's coming, and they are safe. And the exclamation mark pings come up straight away. They realize there's the boards there, and there they go. They don't catch this one though. They don't catch that one. And that is big.
He humbles me.
Wow, I just heard Keeper of Light talking in my ear on the very, very, very soft side on the left. Awkward. Anyways, it's gonna be Clinks, who should be the main hero to dominate mid game for Natural 9, because it's Sven on the tri lane. He's actually support. Sorry, Windrunner she's nice and all that, but she's not gonna be the main carry. Like previous game, they had a Windrunner solo lane, and at some point before that, there was a tri lane with a Sven there also. But they had the Phantom Lancer to count on. Now it is the one they count on. This guy, the Clinks. I don't think he's as good as the Phantom Lancer in that term, but he should still be able to dominate. Should he get that farm up? 12 for 2 right now, with the Tidehunter being on 11 for 0, so still doing okay there. As we have Windrunner actually highest on top of the last hits. We do have ZXC getting a bottle, or I think he does anyway. Yeah, there's actually 2 bottles on the courier right now. As ZXC is gonna let the courier go bottom first. They do need that upgraded courier about now though. Actually, not even can upgrade it if he wants to. Probably needs to, because those bottles are needed on the lanes and the courier is just so slow. Talking about upgraded couriers, that's this one already. Basila's Ring going towards the Clinks. Careful that he doesn't hit the Tidehunter there, but he arrests him back, so he should be able to get away there. Actually, a bit of micro on the courier will help that getting done as well, and that's the Ring of Aquila being done on the Clinks. So a bit more extra harassment coming Tidehunter's way soon. As the anchor smash will still be maybe a bit harassing towards Clinks. It didn't actually reach him, but it's still nice. Another smoke, no smoke this time, but still, I mean, it's a nice combination here, having a Centaur there with the Enchantress disruption there to start things off, leaving the Centaur free to walk towards his target and stomp the moment it gets out. And of course, Enchantress is slow will be there then as well, and the Lance, and it should be a kill, but they can't find the opening for now. It is just not possible. Maybe with the illusion rune they can, but the Centaur will be gone. No, that's why they got a new Centaur. Moon might not be able to help that much anymore. It does pop a salve though, but got harassed just there. Oh, they're finding someone. Disruption there first, and there comes the stop. Godot, Illuminate still flying through. A lot of damage being done to Nini still too, but Godot, he's gonna be just fine. And Kat now on the way out. And they might still get it actually. Here comes Moon. Lands in 3 seconds again. Can he get it? 2, 1. Lands? No. No can do. Can't get it off anymore. And he just goes back to farming. No first blood happened just yet. In the meantime, Tidehunter's getting a rest away on the bottom lane. But he is level 5. Normally you see something like this. You see a Tide in the offlane and he's taking ages to get level 6. But not this one. Also level 5 is the Batrider, but he is up against level 6 Nyx Assassin, and this is a time when Nyx is gonna be trying to gank. Though it is so obvious that he wants to do that, that it probably might be a better idea to just still get some farm here while he can. And maybe try— oh wait a second, top lane might be first blood Moon. No, he's gonna be able to get away. Still no sentry wards or anything like that on the top lane. Doppelwalk saved his life. Mana burn. Need that mana upon Nyx Assassin. There's the first blood. Klink's going down.
Blood in the water. Time to feed.
Blood in the water. Time to feed. Klink's slightly on the wrong side of the tower, I think. That's where he was. Thought he was gonna get first blood on the Tidehunter. Couldn't get it, and it was actually very close though. But it was Tidehunter that picked up the first blood with help of the tower, of course. Power Ranger still getting a disruption there. There comes the Ursa Clap upon Godot again, but he goes for Shadow Demon straight away. Illuminate flying through too, and this could be a kill going the way of Natural 9. And it does.
You should not have crossed me.
And that is Godot picking up the gold for his team, even as support. Gotta still maybe get a lance in his face, but he should be able to get away. Yeah, he has boots, he's just fine. Peachy fine. No boots on the Phantom Lancer though. Illuminate from the side. Power Shot as well. Enchantress. Trouble. Doesn't have enough mana for a heal. Has to go all the way back probably, as we have from the side. Tidehunter with the haste rune, with the Ravage. They want to go for this. He wants to go for this rather. He wants to go for that solo kill. Perhaps if he's seen that there was still people there, but it's just a Windrunner by herself. Godot's already on his way out, and the Ravage is gonna be waiting for the Batrider instead. Or is it? Nope. It's also not. Hello wards. Tidehunter. Thinking that all the wards would have disappeared at minute 6, but nope. And he's gonna go back towards the bottom lane. Gonna be up against the Klinks again. Klinks, who was the first blood, but is still continuing to farm. Let's put up the net worth for a second, as we see that Klinks is actually highest on net worth, even with dying once. With Windrunner being close behind there. And the Tidehunter being second highest. Phantom Lancer up against the top lane, so still a bit behind on that farm. With the Nyx Assassin having got has his gold again, as in mana, sorry, has his mana again, has his bottle soon again too. Could try to pick up the Keeper of Light or the Klinks. There should be 2 heroes that he can easily pick off. But only if the opponent team doesn't know that he is there, and that's gonna be tough, because as soon as he's not gonna be there— oh, lasso, here comes Godot as well, has got the sun ready, and there's the invisibility first though. Has to use it defensively. 4 stacks. Sticky napalm. Gonna get help out from Machine though. Smoke up. Sticky napalm stacks are over. He's gonna go for this vendetta. Bam! And an impale. And here comes the stomp as well with the disruption. There's still the stun. The stomp should be hitting still, or does it? No, it doesn't. Shaitan still alive, trying to fly away. Has got an impale coming his way in 1 second. Goes for it. There we go. Bam! It hits and gets the kill with the soul catcher on there, doing the extra damage. And that was ZXC picking up the kill, getting the advantage in the middle lane. And also giving Tidehunter some farm on this middle lane while he is away. As Tidehunter now has got mana boost, so is ready for those ravages. In the meantime, it is again a Centaur. Illuminate hits still. Should be able to get away though. Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Tidehunter going back towards the bottom lane. So what we see right now is Power Rangers just roaming around so much more than we saw earlier on. Power Rangers, they're just continuously everywhere, and this is the kind of game that we're used from them. This is the kind of game that we saw them play yesterday. Hey ZXC, what you gonna do? Yeah, that's a kill. He's dusted up, or is it a kill? Ravage actually he has a kill. Ravage is worth using on those kind of carries. Oh, top lane, Mood, and he's dusted up as well, and he drops, and it's Windrunner's arrow that does the job.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So 2 carries being picked off at the same time. The gold graph for those two is very much in favor of the Nyx. With the Phantom Lancer, only 1700 gold. This is all he has, and he doesn't have anything in the courier. That's trouble. He's being shut down hard. And he TP's back, wants to be here on the lane again. Tower's still standing for now though. So that is something. In the meantime, it is the Windrunner that's doing the farming here. She's doing just fine on net worth. She's actually highest up on there. Tidehunter seemingly not caring about the fire arrows that Klinks is shooting. Klinks have picked up a sentry ward, or has a sentry ward. Has also placed one, and he's gonna be finding the Nyx now. Not wanting to be ganked by the Nyx. Oh wait a second, Bassoon, he need that. Illuminate flying through to nothings. 4 heroes on the top lane for Natural 9. Picking up the support Enchantress. Because they can, while Phantom Lancer still trying to gain some experience. But he needs that gold. He can't be here that much longer. He needs to go somewhere where he can farm. And he can't. He just can't. ZXC gonna be going towards the top lane probably, because that's the place where more kills can happen. Perhaps. Oh, as the Phantom Lancer still picks up the Sven, so that's the way he's gonna get gold. Sorry. Slightly thinking about what ZXC could be doing there. Too much thinking, not enough talking. Anyways. 4 heroes on the top lane now for Power Rangers, so they responded in kind. This time though, there's only 2 here from Natural 9, only the Keeper of the Light and the Windrunner, and you know, let those 2 just happen to be the ones that can make sure that you're not going to be able to push the tower, because Illuminates and Power Shots are going to be clearing out your creep wave very easily and very fast. So in the meantime, the tower is in the Knight range.
Structures are fortified.
In the middle lane, and it's going to be able to get the Knight. In the meantime, it's Klinks that's trying to get the tower here too. On the bottom lane, it's gonna be getting some defense though. Tidehunter coming in with the Ravage, or is he now? Bad Rider has not got a last regen rune, going for the Tide. And here comes Nyx, invisible and all. Where is he gonna go? Who's he gonna find? The only one that's bottom is still the Klinks. Klinks that still has a sentry ward. Oh. Klinks that's gonna be eating a creep in the jungle. 50 seconds until the Vendetta is back up. That's the downside of having it at level 1 only for now. Can only be there for a very short period of time. Only be invisible for a short duration. 28 seconds until it's back up again. We have gotten meantime Enchantress Going for some treads probably. We've not seen her do that much, or well, that's not true. We've seen her do a lot, but she hasn't been able to pull through that much. She's got 1 assist on that Bat Rider, but died in the middle lane. But that's it. We almost got a mechanism up on the Windrunner. Risk doing the things that he does most of the times. With Phantom Lancer picking up the recipe for his drums. I mean, he is not farming fast. Did get that kill though. That was something that he needed. But look at the net worth. Look at the gold difference. It is 3k gold in favor of Natural 9, with the experience graph being around even, with 1 kill in favor of Power Rangers. And that's of course because Power Rangers have been roaming around a lot, sitting somewhere where they're not getting experience, not getting gold, and also not getting kills. Talking about that, that's exactly what these two are doing, so maybe it's gonna be even again soon, because Godot and Tim are just sitting around waiting for something to happen, as we do have a double demonstration up on the NA. So able to get some harassment on someone. Maybe he stole a creep or something like that. I think he did. Couldn't get a kill, well then steal a creep instead. And he's gonna be hiding. In the meantime, from the side, a smoke up. It is again the Shadow Demon and Enchantress. They don't have a creep though, unless they steal one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they're gonna go mid. They're gonna go towards the Keeper of Light. Keeper of Light running away already though. I do see him going there. Pink's coming out, looking for a target. They need to find a target, otherwise they're just wasting time, and that's what they're doing right now. But it's also something that Natural 9 is pretty decent at, because they're just roaming around as well, looking for those kills. And I mean, it's a lot more movement than we saw in game number 1, that's true, but kills-wise, it's still fairly meager. Purely because the teams know what they can expect from one another. We do have 4 heroes here once again on Natural 9 on the top lane. That top lane is very popular. But also now 4 heroes on this side, and he's gonna be going for the Keeper of Light. There is one thing, one, a stun, bam, dead, and they want to go for more. Can they get more? They need a lance on someone. Nice net up on Godot. Here comes a gush up on Godot as well. They have a Ravage, but they need to get in range. Stun goes off. Impale Sills goes through. Another Impale, but that's another one. Anchor Smash will do the job, and it's Tidehunter that picks up the kill. 2 kills going the way of Power Rangers as the rest backs off. But this could be a tower, even though, of course, there will still be power shots to stop that. And flame breaks. As Moon taking some damage from that. And they're actually not going to be able to get that tower. Too many creeps around. Not enough creeps from their own faction around. And that finally boots up on the Shadow Demon. And ZXC, 2 kills, 0 deaths, 2 assists. He's been in 4 out of the 6 kills so far, as Klinks is just being left alone to his devices, picks up a tower, has got 2 Oblivious Salvas going for his Orchid. And he's doing a happy thing on that bottom lane, as he is now spiking up for net worth, being in favor of that, as we still also see the gold per minute. He is highest up on there. Tidehunter's still very high. We still have Phantom Lancer trying to pick up, trying to get something, but again, he's being left alone. And we do have a Blink in, and a Lasso, and a Dust. Moon, trouble, Illuminate, flying through. Moon trying to run himself away. Power Shot will still go through, and that is gonna be a Flame Break to do the job, and a Shackle just in case on a dead target. But that was still the carry being picked up on Power Rangers. Do they have a gem? Oh no, it's just a sentry. But the thing about the Phantom Lancer is the longer they prolong this game, the longer Power Rangers make this game, the better it will be for them. I mean, they need a long game right now because their Phantom Lancer got shut down hard.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But at the same time, they also have a semi-carry Tidehunter, who's doing just fine. He actually was the one that picked up the mechanism for his team. Probably will be going for a Blink Dagger next. Tidehunter, why are you dropping so fast? Where are you? Oh, Klinks. That was the Orchid. Demonstrated, probably.
Radiant's middle tower.
Regen rune still on Link's Assassin's inventory, but he can't do anything with it yet. I'm curious to see what he's gonna go for. Is he gonna go for another, or is he gonna go for a Dagon? Burst down that Klinks. Priority number 1. We do have the treads now up on the Enchantress. Gonna be a bit more tanky with that. And we have also saw the Blink Dagger already demonstrated on the Bat Rider, as we have the 4 staff being built on Risk. No surprise there. Godot going for his treads as well. And this is exactly what you would expect if you're playing against the next assassin. Everybody kind of hang around, not that close, but you know, if Nyx goes on someone, they will be able to try and do something about it. And it's Boots of Travels for Shaitan. Want to do something about that Broodmother effect from that Phantom Lancer. Vendetta again is still level 1 though. There's still no targets. Clinks is there, but is not there because he's invisible. And that was a Vendetta used on a creep, by the way, and an Impale. And looks like ZXC is gonna be dying here because he can't really do anything against this. And that's gonna be Orchid done. Hurricane picking up the kill, and the start of probably a turn of the tables for this Clinks right here. Really? Did they just say all the stuff about Nyx and I didn't hear it because I talked through it? I'm sorry. But yeah, that is gonna be the gold going the way of 7,500 gold in favor of Netro 9, with the experience gold going towards Netro 9 as well with these skills, and it's gonna be towards a 3k. But so far, I mean, Phantom Lancer, we've seen it happen. I mean, even yesterday when we saw Power Rangers being slightly behind in one of the games, they were able to come back from it. So I can't say anything useful about that, because Phantom Lancer can still do this. It's a Phantom Lancer. Depends on how... Oh, wait a second. Klings, one more hit needed, and he does go down. Last two up on the tide. Can they get a follow-up blinding light going through? Nice by Carapace. But it's gonna be the tide. Oh, he uses Ravage. Hits on 3. Anchor Smash as well, but there's just 2 here. Impale going through. Here comes the rest of his team. Disruption to save Nyx Assassin. For now, save Tide Hunter rather. Demonic Purge upon the Sven as Windrunner also tries to get herself out of this place. Power Shot. Misses. Sven stun hits. It is Windrunner that goes down, but also so does the Sven. 3 down on the side of Natural 9. Can they find more? There's 2 heroes left. One blinks away. The other one gets slowed down. Gets a gush. Gets an Impale. And drops. With the Bat Rider, the last one alive. The one that was able to get away. Shaitan goes down. And that was 4 heroes for 0. And it all started with a simple initiation on the Klinks. And that was what Power Rangers was needing. And Phantom Lancer was in that fight. Important to note, they need to have that farm on the Phantom Lancer. They need to have that experience, and that's very important. Still, Klinks is highest on net worth. Still, Klinks is highest on levels, highest on last hits, highest on net worth. But killing him and killing his team is the start of something for Power Rangers. Perhaps, who knows? Shaitan looking for a lasso, gonna flame break in the Roche pit, but there's nobody there. You have a random vitality booster up on the Nyx Assassin. Now we do see that more often on Nyx Assassins, but mostly on support Nyx Assassins, so it's quite interesting to see. I mean, other items that we see on Nyx Assassins are Blink Daggers, Dagons. I mean, it's very random. It's very dependent on what the team is gonna go for, and he wants to go for some survivability. Wow, that was awkward camera work. Some survivability for himself, and he is he's getting rid with a vitality booster. In the meantime, everybody of Natural 9 farming again in the Radiant Jungle. They're all again kind of sticking together. 2200 gold up on this Klinks. Probably gonna go for BKB next, something that he desperately needs. But then again, he also needs a Gem of True Sight because he needs to turn his BKB on before he sees before he gets stunned by the Nyx Assassin. At the same time though, even though Power Rangers took that team fight, if you look at towers, there's 3 towers down on the side of Power Rangers with no towers down on Natural 9 side. Which is quite surprising when you have a Phantom Lancer or your team that should be doing the whole Broodmother effect thingy. Let's see if Natural 9 can take down a tower. It looks to be like that's what they want. They have to deal with that Klinks though. Or they have to wait for that Klinks. Oh, Courier. Hello. I can't get it. Maybe on the way back. He knows it should come back soon. Sitting there waiting. Hello, Courier. Boom. Get it. And they know exactly where he is. Disruption there. Soul Catcher there as well. They have a Gem of True Sight. And that was the biggest mistake they could have. And they're gonna go bottom. See if they can find someone, but they can't because everybody backed off. Oh my god, that... Oh! Long live the Badger. Badger. Oh, careful. Bat Rider finding himself some teammates. Wouldn't be surprised to see Blink Dagger up on this next assassin either, just to make sure that he can chase that bat if he blinks away. Or can initiate with it even. Blink and Impale. And this Roshan should be going the way of Power Rangers. I mean, they know what's going on probably, but they won't want to fight up against a certain Ravage. And everything up for the side of PR. And of course, Klink's not being alive for now. Roshan going down kind of slow, but doesn't matter. Moon is here going for his Fusel Blade still. I mean, he's farming slowly, yes. But he's getting something. He's getting somewhere. And there goes the Aegis in his inventory as well. Won't die that easily anymore, he says. In the meantime, top tower is going to be harassed as well. Windrunner has got Force Staff, has got Mechanism, and is ready for pushing the tier 2 top. But she has to be careful because there's a lot of people coming towards top lane right now, and that's going to be her having to back out probably.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now she backs off, realizing that there's too many people missing. Still all the creeps being picked off. In the meantime, Sven and Coddle just farming together, which is quite interesting because of course this is a support Sven. But as said, support Svens can turn very dangerous later on in the game. And Moon, even though he can start pushing, he just wants to play it safe, and I don't blame him. He wants to make sure that he's not gonna die. Once that Klink hangs around, knows who's the right Phantom Lancer, you can just orchid him and burn him down. So he has to be really safe. As we have 1600 gold up on the next assassin. I really would like to see that Blink Dagger, but we'll see. Klink's wanting to go for that Phantom Lancer. But can't do it. Doesn't want it. Is indeed going for that BKB. Oh, they know the sun is on cooldown. They're gonna go for it. Here they come. Disruption to start things off. Gush up on the Keeper of the Light. Soul Catcher's on there as well. Impetus. Demonic Purge. Godot. Trying to stay alive, but I don't think he'll be able to. There he goes. Shadow Demon picking him off. He does make sure that his teammate can get away though. Keeper of the Light able to be safe. One kill going the way of Power Rangers once more as they force staff forward. Gush up on the Windrunner. Can they get this guy? And that's actually a force staff, yes, on the Tidehunter. Force staff forward from Risk as well, so he will be safe as well. Flamebreak would have otherwise been there to help out. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, some illusions doing some damage here from Moon, but in the meantime, the illusions are already somewhere else. Ooh. Just passing through, just passing through. He's level 2 though on his Vendetta, so that will help out a lot. As this is Power Rangers trying to take it back, we have the gold graph keeping even, and that means that as soon as towers start dropping on the side of Natural 9, that gold graph will plummet towards the 0 line. Talking about 0 lines, experience graph is still very even, though slightly in favor of Power Rangers with the kills that they have been getting. So Bat Rider picking up a haste rune. Can't really do anything with it just yet though. 1400 gold up on him. I'm curious to see if he's gonna go for Force Staff. Probably is, as he has got the Gem of True Sight to counterward everything that PR does, and of course also to catch the Phantom Lancer and catch the next assassin. At the same time, if he gives that away, well, he probably won't give it voluntarily, but if he dies with it, of course the Power Rangers already have their own gem upon the Tidehunter, but it will be very painful still. Because they'll either have 2 gems, and the gems will be on cooldown. And it's not that easy to kill off a Tidehunter to get the gem back. In the meantime, top lane, Windrunner trying to defend this. CXC standing by though. Windrunner probably has an idea that that is going on. Fortification goes off and they back off, knowing that ZXC is missing from the map. They are so careful. Apart from Godot, but he's gonna go back to being careful again now as well. They really don't want to die. I don't blame them. But still. Well, finally Diffusal Blade and 1600 gold. So he is getting ready to farm a lot more right now. I'm kind of happy for him. I mean, he's had a tough time. Gold graph still being even. We have got, of course, the net worth. No, I wanted to see this one. Gold permitted. Ah, look at that Tide. Tide doing a great job there also. Has got a force that probably wants to still go for a Blink Dagger though. He's got 1800 gold. By the way, for the people watching the stream, there should not be any ads during games. Ever. And never do that unless there's an issue with Twitch, in which case you can send the report to them. As in that would mean Twitch dropping away. As in, and then coming back straight afterwards, and that would give you a commercial. Blink dagger up on the Nyx assassin. That's what I'm talking about. He got it complete. Still have no towers down on the side of Natural 9 though, but we do feel like the situation that they're in right now, they're in a bit of a tough situation. Clinks though, he is still not doing bad. He's got his BKB complete, now also got the tower. Phantom Lancer getting silenced up the moment he came in. There's gonna be some supporting coming though. And the blink in and the lasso up on the disrupted target on Moon, but he should be fine regardless. Even though the Gem of True Sight is there, you can't really go on that. And he TP's out. In the meantime, smoke up on the top lane. They've got an Impale, they've got a Gush, and the Ravage. But I don't think they want to use it just for a Windrunner. But the thing is, they need to kill this Windrunner if they want to try to take down the tower. Oh, there we go. But no, there we not go. Impale still hits though. Mana Burn there as well. Can they still get her? Impetus flying through. There's a Vendetta hit. One more hit needed. Can they get it? Flame Break helping out actually. Oh! Gets it! And an Impale, and a Mana Burn, and a Gush on the Titan Gem, but we have a TP incoming. Here comes the Sven, last down, it's on 2. It's gonna be Godot that wants to do this. There's a dust being popped up, no escape possible. Klink's coming in from the side, or wait, no, it's the Bat Rider. Klink's is now coming in from the side though. It's gonna be Enchantress that will still go down, but the rest of his team at least is safe. So he took one for the team here by just trying to buy time for his own team to take down a tier 1 middle, and that will be 2 tier 1s going down. Well, I say 2, but this tier 1 didn't even go down. So 1 tier 1 going down. Ooh, an Impale hits on the Klinks. Mana Burn there as well. Can he do more? Doesn't have any mana left, so won't be able to do more. No Gem of True Sight around there to help, as that is the first tower to die on the side of Natural 9. And they trade an Enchantress for a Windrunner. Not a bad trade for Power Rangers, especially since they got that tower, of course, as well, which seems to be very hard to pick up those towers. Manta Style being picked up by the Phantom Lancer, or at least being built, I should say, because it's not there yet. And with that Manta Style, he should be able to split push a bit more effectively as well with those illusions, and that's going to be the second tower going down. And that's going to be everybody of Natural 9 going towards that bottom lane, trying to find someone. Klinks is going to be the one to scout things out. Smoked up. Illusions everywhere. But the rest are already backing out, so they're not going to be having any issue there. And that's a wasted smoke coming off from Natural 9. 2300 gold up on the Keeper of Light. Picked herself up a Vitality booster as well. 2k gold already up on the Klinks, as these illusions are still trying to do something against the tower. Yeah, pretty successfully though. And just the recipe needed for the Manta Style for that one. Bracer being built by the Shadow Demon. See if we can find some new items. We have got Enchantress building towards the Aghanims, and Tidehunter has got himself a Oblivion Staff. Hello, Refresher. Being built up by Tide. That's gonna be nice because we'll have double refreshers. Oh, sorry, double ravages. Double ravages. So if you miss one, you can always use another one. Yes, you can miss ravages. It's possible. 1k gold up again on ZXC, as we see him being a bit more, well, I wouldn't say passive because he has been roaming around, but we see him being a bit more at an impasse. He can't really find any openings anymore, can't really find any kills, even with that Blink Dagger. You'd think he'd be able to find them, but no. Windrunner going for a Sheepstick. Need something to control that Phantom Lancer with. Well, I say Phantom Lancer, but the Tidehunter is going to be pretty important to control as well. But we do see them. I mean, Power Rangers, they can be passive like this. They have a Phantom Lancer, right? They can just do this. Ooh, blink in. Mana Burn. Impale on the lower ground though. Can't reach him. There's a Gush still slowing him down. In the meantime, silence up. And it is a Nyx Assassin that is gonna be going down. Power Shot doing the works. Disruption from the side. Shadow Demon in some trouble here, has to run away, and is gonna be too late because there's a very fast Clinks following him, and a Flame Break, and arrows, and a kill. 2 kills going the way of that Tronite. So those are the kind of pickups that they have to do. They have to rely on. There's this entire team being here. This is their prime time. This is their time to kill, their time to push. The question is, are they ready to face this? With the Phantom Lancer, Manta style helping out. Who's now, by the way, he's picked up nicely on his network. Tower going down still, with Clinks picking it up. But there's still a Ravage. We haven't seen that many Ravages. We're gonna see a lot more when he gets his refresher, I hope. But I mean, they're not too comfortable in pushing in that much just yet. And that means that the game is gonna be longer again. That means that's better for Power Rangers. It could still be going both sides. That's always good. It's a lot better than the previous game, I feel like. But that's also, the previous game was still very even as well, but it was just less action. Vendetta. But who's he gonna find, really? Bat Rider? Really? Last time he tried, he couldn't take it. He died. And, more importantly, why aren't there... Well, actually, I know why. Like, if you want to... I wanted to say, like, if you want to pick up stuff, you want to have wards all over the map. But both teams have actually a Gem of True Sight, so... It's all about estimation. Next assassin, trouble. Gonna find Clinks. Hit up on 2. He only has Salgoda though. Blink in, lasso up on the tide. Thou shalt not ravage. Let's see if they can go down. No, disruption is there. It is gonna be a BKB activated on the Clink, so even if there was a Ravage right now, wouldn't do anything. He has to wait until the BKB is off. Stun latches. Here comes a Ravage. Hits on everybody. Anchor smash as well. Klink's still alive. Gosh, hits, and that is Klink's going down as well as the Enchanter. Shadow Demon gets dropped down on the side as well though. But Godo drops a Shaitan. Is in some trouble. Anchor smashes. Gosh again soon. ZXC somehow still alive. Now not anymore. Flame Break helping out. And that is going to be Tidehunter going down as well, with Keeper of Light getting the kill. Gem of True Sight dropping as we do see the gem on the floor. And it is Keeper of Light that has a gem as well. Why? Why did all the gems... What? Oh. Yeah. Keeper of Light has a gem. Tidehunter does not have a gem. And I think one of the gems got destroyed. Yes. The gem that we just saw got destroyed. Keeper of Light got the gem that Tidehunter dropped when he died. Confusing, isn't it? Or that Bat Rider got when he died. I don't know. Either one. It's the fight that was in favor of Natural 9, I would say, because their Kalinks is still alive. And then you have to say, okay, Phantom Lancer is still alive, so that was nice and all. But it is still Kalinks that picked up most of the kills, and Ravage being used. Tidehunter bought a new gem, so that's nice for him. Had apparently got that much gold. But yeah, take a look at that. We do have, of course, we did have a buyback of the Nyx. Klink's bought back earlier. No buybacks on the side of the Radiant in that fight. 12 to 16. Like said, either way, gold graph still in favor of Natural 9. No surprise. Towers, etc. And more importantly, the fight just happened. They got the more gold out of it, more kills. As we see the experience graph, that definitely shows the last fight going in favor of Natural 9, with them just getting the most kills and getting the better out of it. Natural 9 pulling ahead. Klink's trouble. As soon as he walks up the high ground, he's in trouble.
Top tower is under attack.
But somehow he pings and he knows that they're there. More things being drawn on the map. The real Phantom Lands are being smoked up together with his team. They realize where Clinks is. They want to kill him. They want to get him. They have got the Gem of True Sight. They've got a Force Staff and a Gush. Oh, Bat Rider. Oh, Bat Rider. BKB activated right now, but the Bonic Perch still slows him down. He's going to be flying up the high ground over the temple that is there, and he's going to be fine. Klink's going to be fine as well, so no kills with that smoke gank. Maybe they get a tower if they're lucky, but do they really want to force this fight? They just lost their previous one, so I don't think they do. It looks like we're gonna have maybe another gang somewhere else. We do see Power Rangers. They're just roaming around. What's the Phantom Lancer doing? Also roaming around. Shouldn't be doing that. It's got 4k gold though. That's nice. Kinda needs a heart though. Definitely needs a heart. Not yet got the gold for that one. So we have also Natural 9 just farming together. More farm for their carries needed. And of course we're gonna have a fight for this guy soon. Question is, who will win it? He almost has a refresher.
Regeneration!
So we almost have 2 Ravages. 2 Ravages would put Power Rangers definitely in favor of the next team fight. But it all depends on if they can kill the Tide before the fight starts. Well, I say before the fight starts, just as links, but it's basically at the start of the fight, the first one to go down, he dies before the rest starts fighting as well.
Double damage.
But yeah, Roshan still up. Both teams are well aware of that. The wars there are from the Radiant side. BKB now up by the Sven. It's gonna be a big difference. That Ravage, the only thing that you can do against a Ravage is basically build a BKB, and they already got 2, 3. And a Sheepstick up on the Windrunner as well. Both teams just farming together. Aghanim still not up on the Enchantress, taking quite a long time for that. Roshan, lasso, oh dear god, it's the Nyx assassin and he is dead. Now, can they still fight without the Nyx, or are they just gonna give up Roshan? I think they're gonna give up Roshan. There's no buyback. They're gonna fight it. They're gonna fight it. Lance is hit. Invisibility rune picked up by Shaitan. He has got that escape right now if he wants to. Moon taking some arrow damage there. Stun hits up on 2. Ravage though, blink in. Force staff in, refresher. Ravage again. Anchor smash. Godot still alive for now. Now he goes down. Risk is gonna be next. But if you use a Ravage on 2 targets and only one of them dies, and you use another Ravage on 2 targets and still the same one only dies, that's a bit of a waste. Gonna have Risk still going down as well though, that's at least something, but are they gonna get a Roshan out of this? It looks like they might be able to. Should be able to.
Bottom tower is under attack.
That was a refresher, yeah, a refresher, Ravage. On both Risk and Godot, both of them died, but I'm not sure. If they get the Roshan because of that, that's worth it. But are they gonna get the Roshan because of that? I am not sure, because they could still get harassed here. Illuminate will fly through, do some damage. Blinding light. Oh, that is trouble. Blink in. Lasso died, Hunter. Up into the high ground. Here comes EXE again, though. They still want to go for Roshan. They don't have any Ravages anymore, but Harakun's still getting harassed. Look at those illusions. Moon picked him up. Roshan dies to the Radiant, but a Phantom Lancer picks up the Aegis. Mega kill as Bat Rider dies. Nyx Assassin drops. Sorry, Nyx Assassin drops him. That is him getting the gold. Wow, confusion all around. But we do have Power Rangers with the Aegis. Keeper of Light gonna be taking a fall there. And that is gonna be a fight in favor of Power Rangers. They might not have gotten the last hit on the Roshan, but that doesn't matter. And we do have Tidehunter shouting a victory shout, Zavolodoo or something.
Yet I shall give my all.
And that's gonna be a buyback from the Keeper of Light. Illuminates, of course, will be able to push back the lanes back, so they can't get anything else after that, but they did win that fight. We do have a gold graph dropping slightly down again, even though I do think it should be dropping a bit more, but well, actually the last hit of the Roshan went to the Natural 9, so that's the difference right there, as we have got the experience graph showing a bit more of what is going on. The Gem of True Sight was on the floor, now got picked up by the Nyx Assassin. 2 Gem of True Sights on the side of Power Rangers. And it is finally Phantom Lancer that's starting to get together some items that he wanted to have like 20 minutes ago, but he's got himself a heart. He's got himself 2,700 gold. His gold goes up fast with those illusions cleaning out the waves. Jeez, look, 2,800 gold. That's how fast it goes. Oh, again. Stupid mouse. But yeah, that's gonna be Power Rangers getting slightly ahead as we see on the net worth that Phantom Lancer getting something done. And I realized that someone in the chat says, if this game lasts longer than 40 minutes, Power Rangers will win because of that Phantom Lancer. I think it was something like that. But it is past 40 minutes and finally Phantom Lancer does have his items and does start to pay off. Starting to earn his keep. Oh, yeah, you're dead. And a hex? Blink's got a hex? No, the hex was from the Ring Runner. I was gonna say. There's an MKB, by the way, so in case there's gonna be a butterfly, MKB will definitely help out. So already preemptively building something against that. But then again, who are you gonna be silencing? Who are you gonna be hexing? There's gonna be so many. We saw Harakun dropping so fast there on his clinks. In that fight. 1400 gold up on the Shadow Demon. We have got again an impasse because everybody is back again towards their own half of the map and farming. They're not done with this just yet. And we're looking for Clinks is looking for a kill. There's still a Gem of Truth sets up though. Of course, Nick's Assassin no longer having that gem. He actually didn't have it anymore. He brought it back to the base, I think. Ty still has his though. Let's see if the gem is... yeah, gem is in the base. Together with the courier. No gem on the side of the Radiant.
Heal us.
Nice. Saving Enchantress. The Orchid was used, but he realized that there was too much support and Enchantress got saved. 2400 gold upon the Keeper of the Light. Picks himself now up an ultimate orb. It looks like we're gonna see some people meeting in the middle. It's gonna be Nick's Assassin. At least the charge. It's gonna be Windrunner. 4-star forward though. Should be saved. Blink forward. Impale still hits. Whereas his teammates. There goes a lance, an impetus, and that should be a kill. One more hit needed. Bam, you're dead. Nini picking up the kill. Can they find someone else? It doesn't look like it. Risk is gonna be the sole victim of PR. They still have 2 Ravages up their sleeves though, so I think they're just gonna continue going, feeling that they have the Aegis, so they should fight. Because it's gonna disappear in about 3 minutes. And if they kill this tower, towers will once again be even, and that's been a while since it was like that. So we have still got Godot pushing on the bottom lane. TP's back now towards the middle. The top lane is Keeper of Light, it should probably TP back soon as well. And the buyback from the Windrunner made them back off again. Forcing out those TPs. And of course defending their own base, which is pretty important. Shadow Demon is gonna be going back to base. Completely 2k gold in his inventory. Definitely not a sad panda right there. As there's 4700 gold up on the Phantom Lancer once more. Did this guy bought something? But more wards. Noble. Very noble. And Smoke is up for Natural 9 looking for some strays, but everybody's already backed off. BKBs everywhere, Blink Daggers everywhere, 2200 gold up on the Bed Rider, no 4-staff still. So we've got them just walking, seeing if they can go somewhere to grab someone. Oh, here they come. Tidehunter, Lasso. This is trouble, but it's also trouble for Natural 9 if he can get Ravages off when he's there. He actually can. He goes down before he can do anything. Does he have a buyback? Yes, he does. Yes. No. 55 gold? Tide can buy back. What's the game saying? Does he want to buy back? It's a different side. There he buys back. So he told you so. Nice shackle up on Moon, but the buyback from the Tide was actually all they wanted. Godot actually is still gonna die. Bat Rider, his BKB doesn't matter. Illusions doing the works. Can they find more? The rest is already on the way out. They can't stand there. Even without the Tide, they couldn't stand there. They didn't need Ravages to kill that. They didn't need Ravages to defend their base. They had got the Phantom Lancer, who doesn't have an Aegis anymore, by the way. 66 on their gold. Hello, Butterfly, but like we said, already MKB up on the Clink, so that's already something against him. But, you know, it's only one that can do something against that. Windrunner picked up the tower, but that's a deny, of course. Now the towers are even. Did I say already that the towers were even before? Not sure. Wait, I want to go for that one. Net worth. I do like this farm Tide Hunter though. 1400 gold in his inventory right now. And that is after he bought back. So he's doing just fine. He might actually be having a buyback again before the next fight. Probably something that he should be aiming for, because he's a pretty important factor. If he gets picked up like that, like, if he would have been able to survive that, he would have been able to land 2 brilliant Ravages. So it was a risk for Natural 9 to pick him up, but they could kill him. And that made them think, like, okay, no Ravages, we can take this. Apparently they couldn't, but then still. But it looks like Power Rangers, they just want to finish it. They want to go for this. They want to fight. I'm happy they do, though. Don't get me wrong. Bit more action. 24 to 15 on the kills. 39 games. 49 games, rather. 39 games. What am I saying? Kills. 39 kills. See? Wow. This game is lasting way too long. We've got 4,500 gold already up on the Phantom Lancer. He's just going to finish up his butterfly, but also needs to be wary that he needs to have a buyback ready. He can't die. He shouldn't die. One death can just cost him the game. Goes for both sides, by the way. Oh, pause. Just when he gets his last hit. With no explanation? That's kind of unique. A cat? Lols. Cannot play with a cat over keyboard. I hereby confirmed. Died. Gold up. 2k gold in his inventory. They need their semi-carry potential. They need him to get more Crystallis or something like that. 5,200 gold. Phantom Lancer's farming like a beast. Doesn't have anything in the courier though. As in, nothing that could give him his oh wait a second, Impel, risk, trouble! Here's the Demonic Purge as well. Mechanism trying to help out, force that forward. Can it be enough though? Can it be? He's getting cold towards the Keeper of Light, but gets attacked still and will be dropping. There we go. Phantom Lancer doing the job now. Last 2 hits upon the disrupted target. But he is still gonna be way out of the world. Well, he's on the wrong side of the path, basically, because, you know, his team is on the wrong side of the ledge. And he goes down, so Windrunner traded for Nyx Assassin. It's a good thing for Natural 9 that they were still able to trade that. Making sure that Power Rangers won't go in just yet. Although they do have 2 Ravages up their sleeves once more. I say once more, they still had it actually, because they didn't use it in the previous fight.
Double damage!
Double damage Phantom Lancers. If he doesn't do enough damage already. Roshan is going to be up again. There we go. And he's just going to go for it. And I think that Natural 9 can not do anything against this right now. Because it's just, well, 1, it's too fast. Because he's just insane with the amount of speed that he's taken down. But 2, they didn't want to team fight with that damage.
Roshan has fallen to the die.
So this time no lasso win. No stealing last hit on Roshan, and they smoke up. They're gonna go for this. They want to pick someone off. They know that some people would come mid, but is it everybody? Yes, it's everybody. Everybody is mid. Apart from Nyx, because he's still dead. And they actually back off, knowing that everybody's there apart from Nyx. We do have Klings having his Daedalus complete. We've got a Mask of Madness up on the Sven. Still. Has to be careful up against the Phantom Lancer though. If he has the Mask of Madness activated, he's gonna be so squishy.
Come on, sprites.
Flame Break clears out some of the illusions, but illusions, look at that, look at that, look at that! Fortification is there if they wanted to, a nice stun from the Sven. But the tower will still drop, bam, dead. Tower. That is. It's another hero, but still went very fast. Illuminates will continuously be going through. Nyx Assassin is going to be here again as well. Lasso is the Tide. Tide's still alive. Where's the disruption? He's still alive for now. Gets forced back into safety. And there's the stun though, and he wants to kill him again. No! Jeez! Jeez! Needs Ravage! There's one! Refresher! There's another! That's Bad Rider dead. Kaling's dead. Keeper of the Light gonna drop down. 3 heroes dead. And it's gonna be Risk once again. That is one of the heroes that's being cut out. Is he gonna be going down, or is he gonna be able to escape towards the fountain? Looks like he's gonna be saved by his teammate, but the GG well play still goes on. And that is gonna be another game where Phantom Lancer takes the game. Power Rangers through the winner's bracket. Very convincing play over the entire tournament. Only dropping 1 game in the best out of 3 series for the grand finals. We'll take the spots. 1 spot, we'll take the 1 spot in Star Series for Season 5, which will be starting soon. So keep your eyes open for that news post that should be up fairly soon. Natural 9 not making it, and I'm sorry to say they're not getting anything. Apart from the experience of participating in this qualifier, of course. If you want to check out more about the StarLadder, which you do because you're looking forward to Season 5, which I'm going to be casting, as well as a lot of other English casters that were also able to cast these matches today. Some like LD, Gods, Purge, Toby, which other English casters? Epi. They will all be casting some of the matches. I'll try to cast all of them as much as I can anyways, and we'll see when they start up. Anyways, if you want to support me, you can do so by subscribing to my YouTube on youtube.com/SheeverGaming, where I upload all my VODs of all the games that I cast. You can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at the same extension, so twitter.com/SheeverGaming, facebook.com/SheeverGaming, or you can subscribe to my Twitch, turn off adblock on Twitch, or follow me on Twitch, whatever you want to have, which is right where you're watching right now, so also /SheeverGaming. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm gonna jump myself out of this game. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna be playing matchmaking or if I'm gonna be watching a game that is still going on, but I do believe it's already over, but I'm not quite sure. I will check that in a moment. Anyways, be right back. Don't go anywhere unless you want to go somewhere else.